Welcome back. Throwing a party can be a great way to generate publicity for your business. Throwing parties can also be a great business. Dan Kough is president of the event planning firm Paradigm Shift Worldwide. He joins me now to talk about it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Throwing parties must be a fun job, but also one that takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. It can be very exhausting on many levels.
And what types of things are you promoting for these companies?
Basically, there'll be a new product that'll be coming out, something that they want to get publicity for to really generate awareness. Also, it's re-releases and just keeping excitement going as part of a bigger marketing plan.
And most of the events that you do are related to the entertainment industry, but there are things that people can learn about how those events go to do much smaller operations.
Absolutely. Well, the great thing that entertainment has been doing for so long is really exciting people. You know, throwing things out there in a big way, doing big splashy events, red carpet arrivals with celebrities, et cetera, et cetera. You'll notice that the gaming industry has really started to move in that direction now. They're starting to invite the big celebrities to the launches of their games, of their video games. So now other companies are starting to jump on board and say, hey, I think maybe I could get some attention from my product using the same kind of sex appeal that we use in the entertainment industry. So that's what we're really trying to be the leaders in.
And you had a lot of appeal this week when you kicked off the 20th anniversary of the Scarface movie, and there was a huge party here in New York about that. Tell us about
yeah, it was fantastic. You know, we had the entire cast there and did the big red carpet arrival and had the huge lavish party afterwards, and it was great. Everybody had a great time. I mean, the one thing that I think really separates us from other people is we possible, so that when people get to the event, there's more to do than stand around and hold a cocktail.
So give me a sense of that. I mean, what do they do? You can't hand them guns, and you know, if you're trying to do something with the theme of the movie, there's a lot of things in the movie that you can't just hand over to them.
Well, what we do is we try to, like, for example, there is the DVD is coming out for Scarface as well, so we pulled some elements from that, some of the bonus features, so people could actually go up and experience it, put on headphones, you know, get into different photo opportunities that give them a feel that they're in the movie, parts of the film as much as possible, so that they really feel like.
You have Tony Montana's desk there?
No, we didn't.
Didn't have that.
No, didn't have that.
Well, but this is. Give me a sense of when somebody comes to you, is it turned down and say, you know, this is not something that, you know, what we do can help you sell, or is it just anything out there? An event can really drive business.
Yeah, I mean, it's really limitless. You know, and I have done some of the craziest things you can possibly imagine. I've done a monkey fashion show. I've thrown people out of planes. I've, you know, done the world's longest slide for life for Spider-Man from the top of a 52-story building. You know, there's really no limit, and it really falls into a lot of different categories because you have your experiential marketing, where basically you're running around to different areas where there's lots of people, say a state fair or a baseball game or something like that, and you create something where people can interact with your product. So we do that on one level. We also have a category of publicity stunts, which is like, you know, the monkey fashion show. I've also done a dog and a cat fashion show. And then on the other hand, you have things like these launch events, which are the big events where everyone comes to you, get the press to come on down, and you get as many celebrities as you can and generate as much excitement as possible. So you have a situation where you don't only have to invite people to where you are, but you can go to where the people are and you have to get the word out on these events. Absolutely, and we go everywhere. I threw an event for Mulan in China, Texas. It was population 200. I built the Great Wall of China and had a huge fireworks show there. 11,000 people show. All the neighboring communities got wind of it, and they were so excited that we had 11,000 people. So, you know, we really do everything everywhere. I'm going to Puerto Rico next week to do an event. I mean, it's just all over the place.
How do you get into this line of work? I mean, how do you find yourself doing this and starting this business on your own?
Well, I think anything that's really unusual is by mistake. I don't think you really plan it. I started out as a secretary at Disney, and in the corporate legal department of all places, and I saw publicists running around and they looked like they were having fun, so I got into the publicity department, and through that, years later, they found out I had a knack for events, so I became head of special events for the home video division, and then I started my own company 5 years ago. So, you know.
Must have been a little bit scary to break out.
It was. I was petrified. I was petrified. I thought for sure that I was going to fail. I was very, very scared of that.
But it paid off. You're happy about it now?
Yeah, it's great. It's
another small business success story. Dan Kough, thanks very much.
Thank you.
He's president of Paradigm Shift Worldwide, and we have plenty still ahead here on Bloomberg Small Business. Stay with us. We're back right after this.